Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It's me, Mr. Forecast Scaler. So this is going to be my final video before this hurricane hits. Of course, I'm talking about Irma, and today it's Friday, 10 o'clock a.m. And I got all the preparations done around the house. Got everything taken care of. Got the shutters, the whole 9 yards, everything. Picked up all the branches and stuff around the yard so that way there's no projectiles flying around. Look, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how devastating this thing's going to be. It could be maybe weeks. It could be maybe a month and a half before you might see some videos, or before you might see some aftermath videos or whatnot. So it'll take some time before you guys will see me do another video. This is why I'm making this video, because this is going to be the last video that I'm gonna do before this gigantic monster of a hurricane hits. And really is a monster. It fluctuates between 4 and 5, but it's gonna intensify once it gets to the shores of the Keys and Miami, and then it's gonna start getting back to that 185-mile gust speed, probably 190. Let's just circle at 200 miles an hour, okay? And that's a devastating speed. That's like a, how do I put it? It's like a blast. Think of it like a detonation blast. That's what you're dealing with. You're not just dealing with a constant wind. You're dealing with blast. Blast radius means that everything in its path is just gonna blast the entire area. So it's gonna be a tough one. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's not gonna be an easy one, but you know, I'll get through it. It's gonna take a while till everything gets sorted out. So maybe you won't see any videos till maybe October. This is all depending on how bad it is, you know, like how devastating it is. If it's really devastating, then you might not see a video from me for October, if everything goes accordingly. But I'm trying to be not pessimistic. I am optimistic, but I'm also trying to give you guys the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario is that you might not see a video from me till October. And after that, you know, rebuilding, getting things done, I don't know, it'll be a while. The reason I'm saying this is because I don't know the outcome, and I'm just saying this in case the worst case scenario. Hopefully it's not the worst case scenario. If it's a good case scenario and it's not as bad, then you might see me as early as maybe September 27th or September 20th, something like that. But that's highly, highly unlikely. This thing is not going to change its course. It's got enough hot water to feed off of it. And temperatures are very high, and it's just going to continue. You have to remember, South Florida is surrounded by water. You got the Keys, you got the Gulf of Mexico, you got the Atlantic Ocean, and you got the water inland of Florida, and it's all flat. So it's just gonna be a terrifying hurricane. I mean, I cannot say this any other way than just be honest. This is gonna be a motherfucker of a hurricane, and let's just I just have to say it the way it is. I don't mean to be fear mongering. This is just an honest truth. So am I worried? Well, I'm not worried about destruction. All of this can be rebuilt. I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about, you know, seeing it. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. You know, that's what I'm worrying about. I'm worrying about diseases with the water. You know, no water, no electricity, and there's diseases, there's humidity, there's mosquitoes, and all sorts of kind of nonsense. All kinds of crap can happen. You got the alligators swimming around. You know, it's just, you know, the aftermath. It's the worst part. You know, writing this goddamn thing, I can deal with that, but the aftermath, it's going to be the worst. As we have seen what happened in Houston. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know what else I can say. Thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for the support. The reason I had this channel even reach this far is because of you guys. When I first started this a year ago, I honestly didn't think that I was going to make it this big. And for me, 14,000, it's a pretty big deal in such short period of time, for a year, for 12 months, to be reaching 14,000. To me, it's a big... I know it's nothing for compared to others, but to me, it's personally, that's a big deal. Because I didn't think that I was going to make it even this far in terms of my YouTube channel and the subscribers that I got, but unfortunately I did. So I don't know what else I can say. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's the thing is, it's unpredictable. You know, one of the worst things that you can have in life, it's unpredictability. It's like there are no good options. You know, either way you look at it with this thing, there are no good options. They're all bad options. You know, because this thing doesn't care. It just keeps. And it's impossible for it to be stopping now. It's not going to move left. It's not going to move right. It's going to go straight up. And where I'm located, I mean, it's really like the wall, the eye wall is going to directly just like pound me in. I mean, like it's almost like it's aiming for me, dude. It's almost like it's zeroing in on me. That's how bad it is, man. But hey, I'll get through it. Like I said, it's not my first time dealing with the disasters. I've been through war. I've been through Bosnia, 5 years of war. So I'm used to, I don't know. Look, nobody wants to go through this, but I know how to deal with this. I know what to expect, and I know how to survive. I know how to help other peoples. It's not going to be fun, but I know what to do. I know how to switch myself from being this guy you see right now to the other guy that needs to do what needs to be done to take care of business and help other people, take charge, take leadership. So I'm familiar with that stuff. Anyway, thank you guys. Godspeed to everybody in Florida. Be safe. Please don't even dare go outside. Just to even take a little peek. This thing is dangerous. It will kill you. This thing will kill you. It will have no mercy. These are kind of the winds that will just think of it as an explosion, a detonation wind. That's how the blast. Think of this thing, not just the wind. It's a blast. It's 155 to 180 miles an hour blast that will just blow you away, man. Rip you apart. So don't challenge this hurricane. You can respect it. If you respect this hurricane, then you'll be able to survive. If you disrespect it and you try to challenge it, you will regret it with your life. So be smart, stay safe, protect yourself. Don't worry about stuff being destroyed. You will rebuild it. It will take time. It will be, it will be hard on you. It will be difficult, but you will rebuild. But at least you will have your life back. You're not gonna think of your life first before you think of anything else, because that's the only important thing. We've seen New Orleans got rebuilt, Houston will get rebuilt, and of course South Florida will get rebuilt. But we cannot rebuild life, as Governor Scott said. So Godspeed and good luck to everybody in South Florida and Central Florida, Orlando as well. So this is Mr. 4K Upscaler. This is my last video before the hurricane hits. I got about 28 hours or less before this thing officially lands and just does its deeds, if you will. Anyway, Mr. 4K Upscaler, I'm out. Thank you all for support, and Godspeed.